Minifigures are a big part of collecting LEGO sets, and for some people, myself included, they're the best part of collecting LEGO. But once you start to get a lot of minifigures, what's the best way to store them when you're not using them? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a few different methods. So the first method for storing minifigures is the simplest, and it's also the one that I really do not recommend. So basically what this is, you take a container, I just happen to have an official LEGO one, and you just dump all your minifigures inside. And I personally do not use this method of storing because there are 6 different types of clone troopers in here. And it would take a long time to pick out, say, all of the original Phase 2 clones or all the 212. So, well, this would be good if you have a lot of, say, just one type of minifigure. Like if you have 200 of these type of clone troopers that you just want to store easily, you can throw them in here. And that would be okay because you would just have one minifigure and you know that all of them in this tub are the same. But when you have multiple minifigures that you want to store, this is not the best way to go, and I don't use this method just because it's too hard to pick out individual clones and it's essentially just a big mess. So let's look at something that still uses this container but keeps your minifigures a little more organized. So here I have a similar style container. It's the same thing, just a different color and a different minifig head on it. But when I open this up, you'll see there are minifigures inside, but they are each individually sorted in Ziploc, the small Ziploc bags. So like here you can see I have my Kit Fistos, here are all my Yodas, Anakins are in this bag, my 2 Plo Koons, Sacy Tins, this bag just has some random Jedi in it. Obi-Wans are in here, and you can see there are some Jedi that get individual bags. So this method is really nice if you have like a big open container like this, and you have a lot of minifigures, and you also have bags to put them in. So the great thing about this method is that you can just put them all in the same spot, but then they are each individually sorted by character or type, depending on what type of minifigure you're sorting. And I personally like this method. It's how I store all my Jedi minifigures and also all of my battle droids. But the only downside with this method is that, well, they are all in one place, and like if I want a Kit Fisto, I know exactly where to go. You still have to like open the bag, dump it out, put the bag back in, and then when you're done with the minifigure, you have to find the empty bag, put them back in. And I don't know, like it's good for like a small amount of minifigures or like specific type, like Jedi. But I personally am not a huge fan of this. I just have a ton of bags and basically enough bags to fit all my Jedi, so that's why I use this. But there is still a better method that I prefer. So here I have just a little sorting tray from a hardware store, and this is designed for nails and things and other hardware related items. But it works very well for LEGO minifigures, and this is my preferred method of storing figures. And in this particular sorting container, I can fit 4 minifigures in each little compartment, but then the dividers are removable, so if I have more than 4 minifigure, like these Rogue One style Rebels, I can remove the divider and put them all in one large section. And then these nice small sections are also good if you just want to store 1 or 2 minifigures, that you can see in the back there with my named Rogue One characters. And this is my preferred method just because it keeps things very organized. It has a clear top so that you can see exactly what's in here. And you know exactly what compartment the minifigures are in that you want. Like, just without opening this, I can see that Admiral Raddus, General Merrick, and the Hoth General, General Regan, is in this compartment right here. So I can open it up and just pull out Admiral Raddus if I need him for a mock or review or something. And then I can put him back when I'm done. So I store a lot of minifigures like this. I store my Rebels, obviously. I store my Imperials, and then I store my Clone Troopers like this. And if I had more of these, I would store all my minifigures like this. I just need to get more. So this is definitely my preferred method just because I can see things very easily, and I can keep things very organized, and it's just a very quick and efficient method. But there is one other method if you do not want to keep your minifigures together, and let's go ahead and take a look at that. So here I have kind of like an official LEGO sorting drawer, but you can really use anything for this, like the one that I just showed in the last segment. But this is essentially a minifigure sorting station for minifigures that I took apart. So there are 2 levels of trays, and I'll just give you guys a look at the top one first, if I just move this to the side. So here you can see that I have a bunch of different compartments for heads. This one is non-licensed male heads. Most of this is spare collectible minifigures and Ninjago figures. Here I have unlicensed female. Here I have licensed female. Like this is an Indiana Jones theme head. Then I have licensed male, and then a bunch of different heads back in that compartment there. You can see the Swamp Monster and Nexo Knight's head. And then on the other compartments up here just kind of hold accessories. Like here you can see Ninjago weapons. So these are more medieval weapons. Kind of like firearms over here. There's a stud shooter, tools, and there's a baby sitting in here just because I didn't know where else to put them. So this is a really great method for if you want to sort minifigure parts. So, for example, this is a Series 12 minifigure that I had spare of, and I didn't want to have this guy fully assembled, so I decided I'll take him apart, throw him in here. And then I will pull in the second tray right there and move the other one. It's pretty tight here. There we go. So here I have torsos and legs, and also head pieces, not head pieces, but accessories like hair and hats. And this is just where I put everything. I did separate male and female torsos, I think. Yeah, female torsos are here, and since most of this is collectible minifigure, I don't have too many. Then male torsos here. I have some licensed torsos somewhere, but I can't find it actually. So this is, like I said before, just a great method if you want to store minifigures like disassembled, and this is great if you build custom minifigures a lot, because you'll know exactly what minifigure pieces that you have and where they all are. And yeah, so that is really it for this method of sorting your minifigures disassembled. So those are all of my minifigure storage methods and tips. And feel free to leave a comment about which one you think is most helpful. And also, if you think that I missed any minifigure storage tips that you guys use, definitely leave a comment letting me know, and also so other people can see. And if you guys want to see more of these kind of tips and tricks style videos, definitely let me know in the comment section as well. And if you did enjoy this video, please definitely click that like button, and also hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.